Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jay from Action Figure Magic, finally coming at you with the figure of the moment, Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. Let's welcome him to the collection and the Action Figure Magic family. I can't even believe I'm looking at him right now. I'm ecstatic. The things, I don't know if anyone has stop motioned with him yet, but I know I plan to. And for that reason, he's going to be an excellent figure. I can already tell from all the accessories, like the webbing setup with the holder. We've seen some pictures, I'd assume. I'm going to be able to make it in stop motion look like he's literally shooting a web in real time. I don't know how good it's going to look, or if I could do it on a villain he's fighting, or just as a demonstration. But either way, it's going to be epic. One cool thing about this figure that no one has seemed to really mention yet is all these webs, this effect, his spider sense, and the webs, the webbing stand, and the web shield can all be used on your other Spider-Man figures. So part of this is almost what I'd call a Spider-Man build-up pack. So right out the gate, is it worth $50? It looks like it to me. I love it already. The look, the articulation that I've seen out there. I can't wait to get in there. I can't wait, you guys. This is a happy day. So, all right, I'm dying to get in there. Take a closer look real quick. Spider-Man Maximum. Okay, there's our side view. Yeah, Todd McFarlane. Spidey in the house. Oh boy, so good, so good. 2025 logo. Got your DPC lot number. All the warnings you can handle. A little UPC in case that helps. For those of you who don't know where to get one quite yet, I got mine from Toy Snowman, who is out of Canada, but he ships to the USA and only charges $8 for it. And I get my packages from him, most packages, in about 4 days, maybe 5 or 6 if things are running holidays or what have you. But yeah, I got him in 5 days. 4 days, my bad, 4 days. So from Canada, that's awesome. Today is April 2nd, and the tariffs begin. I did get tariffed on him, and it was like $7. I don't know what it's going to be today. It's probably going to be crazy, because today is the day they really put them in place where it's going to affect the consumer. So let's celebrate, this guy. I've already seen the Hulk has a Maximum figure coming out as well, but we are on Spider-Man. I don't know what I think about the old Hulk one yet. Right now, I care about this one. All right, let's get him out of that package. Well, all right, my friends, the unboxing has taken place. Let us meet the man of the hour himself, Mr. Marvel Legend Maximum Series Spider-Man Todd McFarlane design. Hello, my friend. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm looking at him out of the package now. Awesome. Instead of putting all his accessories on the good old Ghostbusters Frightful Flush toilet that I usually put all the figures' accessories on and wheel it out, today I can't quite do that, as there is a lot of accessories to go over. From the web shield to a webbing piece that goes onto a stand that would be over here. We got a web turning into a web ball, which also would go onto that holder. And you can, as a stop motion guy, that's how I'm looking at this. I'm going to be able to make it look like he's actually shooting webs with the help from these hands up here that would begin the process with the web. We'll go over the accessories at accessories time. This can be a very long video. I just had 7 minutes of footage, but something happened and I'm re-filming that now. Anyway, yeah, it got really long really quick. So what do we got? We got, with the hands he's got on, that's 1 pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pairs of hands. Let it be known that any of this stuff, this webbing and these accessories, can be used for any other Spider-Man you have. So it's almost a build-up pack. I might have already said that. I don't know. I'm so happy and flabbergasted. I'm just like a little kid on Christmas morning, except it's springtime. So we will come back to all that in the accessories part. Right now, we are in the introducing and saying hello to the figure. Oh, wow, dude. He looks so good right there. All right, to be honest, I just learned what drop down hips meant, or that they were even a thing maybe a week ago, and obviously he has them. I've no, like the first time I encountered them was on the Black Suit OG Symbiote Spider retro card. Well, that's the OG aesthetic goes back for me, and I knew his legs and hip were great, but I didn't know why. But now I do. It's because they were drop downs. So with drop downs, you can take the whole leg and thigh down, which allows you to bring those feet straight on up, which is just awesome. In posing, I can get him to do the one-leggers, and we will. Trust me on that. I just don't want to do it now because it'll make this section too long. And we want to have fun, and we are going to have fun. Oh, he's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, my favorite thing that I've seen and read about him so far are these. These butterflies are just incredible. All the way to the back. Look, just, yeah. I don't recall the last time I saw a Marvel Legend be able to do that, dude. That is just awesome. 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 Another thing that I've not experienced that I know of is wrist swivels, which is awesome. His hands, of course, are rocker hinged and go all the way around, upside down, blah, blah, blah. Okay, drop down hips. We got the awesome boot cut, awesome thigh cut. And then we have double jointed, of course, elbows, pinless, double jointed knees, where that movement was as smooth as butter right there. His feet are on a really nice rocker joint system back there. So yeah, he can kick his own butt all day. I've been seeing a lot of people want to see a head swap with, was it Superior Spider-Man? I'll take care of that for you when it comes to that part of the video. But yeah, come on. These are just too much. These butterfly joints are killer. What? Dude, yeah, dude. There's going to be so much fun to be had. And I can't wait to have it. All right, and let's see what we got for ab crunch. Okay, you can go that far forward. Oh, even, okay, that far forward with his ab crunch. Oh, and that far back with no legs involved. That is just wild stuff to me. Wow. The design is killer. I love the way the black lines are standing out. It's just beautiful. Absolutely. 1000% great. All right, it is time to get into his articulation stop motion demonstration. Here we go. I can't wait. Hope it comes out good. See you on the other side.
Hi guys, Peter Parker here. Maximum Spider-Man suited up. I can't wait to articulate for you. That's what I'm already doing. What you think, guys? Woohoo! Wait till I get my webs and all my accessories. That'll be a real show.
All right, my friends, that stop motion articulation demonstration, I think I hit all the marks, including the drop down hips and the legs going up and all kinds of craziness. Kind of showed you earlier all the accessories. Here's a picture right here. Basically, what I'm going to do with this guy is just go through each accessory or accessories at the same time and do the transitions that I do. But in between, I'll do some poses and all that kind of stuff. And then it will culminate with the stop motion accessories demonstration, which should be a blast if that last stop motion was anything to go on. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do, everyone wants to see, is Superior Spider-Man's head on Maximum Spider-Man's body. Let's check that out first so I don't forget. I'll be right back. And there is Superior Spider-Man's head on Maximum Spider-Man's body. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely the wrong color red for our boy. Let us move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is his second masked head that he came with in the package. This was the OG. You can see a little difference, like this size raised a little, I don't know. It's not much of a difference, but it's a difference, I guess. Enough, yeah, Sure. All right, next up, I don't know, I'll surprise you. And here we go with his unmasked face head sculpt, which, like a lot of people said in other reviews, I did watch a review or two of him. That's what made me really want to get him even more than I already wanted to get him. But yeah, like a lot of people say, in person, this looks a lot better on the actual figure. but I will probably use like either a Toby head or Tom Holland head or something of that nature. But maybe I'll hold on to that. We'll see. All right, next. All right, guys, this is an interesting accessories swap here. These are his human hands with the web shooters that are under his gloves, which just made me ask a lot more questions on how this would work in real life if these hands are covered all the time with Spidey arms here. It looks a little funny to me right now at this moment because I'm not used to seeing such things. And now I'm wondering how the hell does the webbing literally, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out when I try on the hands that have the webs coming out. But yeah, it looks a little funny, but kind of good at the same time. It's something one has to get used to. This hand, unfortunately, doesn't move up or down, nor does that one. From the wrist down, they are just molded pieces, no articulation in the arms. Those are more of a novelty thing. Probably won't use them too much, but there they are. Next! Right, there's wall crawl hands, looking awesome. And they're definitely fun because they really are on the wrists very well and bend and rock all over the place. Great job on that part, Hasbro. While we got him with the proper hands, it could be handstand time, which I would have to just imagine is going to happen without issue. So far it feels right. There it is, like it was his job. Yeah, voila, he's good.
Time for the accessory stop motion, because this can take all day. Woohoo, let's get it. Web shooter test, take 1. Take 2. Woohoo, it worked. Quick safety check, so far so good. Here's another test. Whoa, yeah. Here's something Cap would be proud of. And finally, human test. Woo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a fun video that was. This figure, that is one last pose I had to include in this because that's hilarious. And no other Spider-Man can do that. Freestanding? Hell no. That's awesome. Very, very cool. The rest of these guys are pretty much my favorite Spider-Men and were the closest to me for any comparisons. First thing I want to say is this web shield, the web stand, the 2 different web accessories that go on the stand, and the 2 big main webs will fit all these other Spider-Men and all the Spider-Men that don't come with webs. So you can think of this as kind of a build-up pack, that part. And then the rest that go with him are just insane. Is he worth $50 as a stop-motion guy? And looking at all that as a build-up pack with the rest of his accessories and his poses and his looks and all that, yes, he's worth $50. To me, he's been one of the funnest stop-motions I've ever had the pleasure of having a figure like this to work it. So yeah, all right, Symbiote Spider-Man. I love him, and he is the first figure I've had that had drop-down hips. Of course, at the time, I didn't know they were called drop-down hips, so now that I know, that's even awesomer. His are just insane. Nuts. Ben Reilly. Yeah, he got drop-downs too. Why am I just learning about this now, guys? That's crazy. Superior Spider, I know has it. I just checked when I did the head swap. The movie ones do not have drop-downs. Oh, I love this guy. Last Stand Spidey. I love the uniquer ones, as you can kind of tell. No drop-downs there, but he's a badass. In any situation, I love this guy. The Ultimate Spider-Man, is that what we're calling him? Or Maximum? No drop-down ones. And finally, Scarlet. Yeah, you got drop-downs all day. Holy cow, I have entered a new world of the drop-down hip. That's crazy. Really crazy. Okay, one accessory I forgot to use in any of the videos in stop motion. Okay, there we go. Have an easy time of it. Yeah, dude, that's kind of very cool, if you ask me. Yeah, some dudes had it like with a white background behind it. It looked fierce. So, with all this information and the fact that they dropped a $60 Hulk Maximum Series Marvel Legend in the vein of this guy, and he's horrible, if you ask me. Single joint elbows, pinned joints, etc., reused parts. Yeah, I don't need to spend that $60. I will use my Gladiator Hulk as my go-to till they make a better one. So, do I recommend him? Hell yes! Do I recommend finding him quick before the tariffs really kick in? I got tariffed because I bought him out of Canada, and that was a $7 charge. So, yesterday, April 2nd, they really went into effect. I haven't even checked prices yet, so get him while you can. Believe me, he's worth it. And you can use all that gear on all your other Spider-Man. And for that, gets the 10. I highly recommend him. Is he the best Spider-Man Marvel Legends made in the 6-inch variety? He is to me. Thanks for watching. Leave your opinions, please. I'd love to hear from you, especially about the new Hulk one. And I will follow this up with a bunch of fights, because I would have made... This video was 20 minutes long at one point, and I got a lot of extra footage and half-done footage. I had him going against all kinds of villains. I'm going to put some other stuff out in the next few days before I start Superman Collector Edition review video. All right, with all that, thank you for watching. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. He's great. Thanks for watching. We out. See you on the next one. Peace.